lifestyle, your goods, your property, your possessions. And they tried to give it back. They tried to apologize. I don't know if they actually gave anything back. But crazy. Let's clarify here. Divine Feminine's energy. This Wheel of Fortune in reverse and Divine Feminine's energy here. We get some clarity from the universe, please. Because of these karmics, third parties, haters, and lessons learned. What is this Six of Cups here? Puzzled, confused, perplexed, conflicted. What? Family, blood ties, inner circle. I feel like this is someone that you possibly did consider family because y'all were friends since childhood. Well, this is Nine of Pentacles in reverse. Emotions, worry, fear. This person was gambling with this nightlife, striptease, Vegas. They want to run away, escape, denial, excuses. What is this Page of Swords here? Opportunities, new career, successful business. It's also giving rumors, gossip, and nosy with this narcissist, egotistical, opportunist, and fragile. What is this Five of Swords here? Divine Feminine's energy. Old exes, dead relationship, old ways. Trapped, stuck, no options, unforgiveness. What is this Justice here? In reverse. Somebody was mask hiding, concealing, and deception. Hopeful, inspire, optimistic, and success. What else? Archangel Michael. What's in this? Protection, preventing from harm, divine intervention. What is this Nine of Pentacles in reverse? I mean, Ten of Pentacles in reverse. Ten of Pentacles in reverse here. Somebody wanted to vacate, get away, relax, and have fun. But they were stagnant, stuck, dead end, frozen. That's what I feel like old girl was thinking. This was gonna be like a vacation, 365 days a week, living her friend's life. However, it ended up being a stuck, dead end, frozen situation. about this Ace of Pentacles here in reverse? Smell the roses, slow down, take some you time, get out in nature. This person needs to wake up and smell the roses. That's what that is. Soulmate, twin flame, friendship, romantic partner. Love affair. Then cutting ties. So yeah, this person needs to smell the roses on what they did to their friend. With having this love affair being the dirty little secret, sex fix, and then having to cut these ties. Or several ties. But it's giving like how this person's hands are. It's like giving a lot of manipulation as well. And it's feeling like you, divine feminine, you woke up out of this with this awakening. You woke up from this manipulation and you saw it for what it was. Like your friend just used you to come down to your place to take over your life. It's like, it's almost giving like single white female vibes. What is this Ace of Wands here? She wanted to be you, but this was a fail. And your friend is a criminal. So y'all not the same. So this is here because of lust. That's why I was saying this is giving like sexuality. But it's lust here, greed, by any means necessary, inconsiderate. Suffering and silence, unspoken desires, real feelings, broken dreams. So because of all this lust and greed, now they're sitting here suffering in silence with this masculine energy. This man. It seems like they're craving intimacy, mutual respect, unity, and closeness. On the bottom we have isolation, rejected, left alone, but this was all self-inflicted. And then these are the consequences: bad choices, games, and mixed signals. So yeah, crazy. Yeah, that's what we have off of that. So yeah, let me check my battery, get this out of the way, and we'll be right back. Alright, divine feminine, let's see what your love life is looking like going forward. What is divine feminine's love life looking like going forward for the near future? Get some messages from the universe on divine feminine's love life for the near future. just feels like with this coffee cup, you're going to be meeting and talking, savoring the moment, feeling elevated, building friendships. It just feels like it's just going to be like casual dates. You may be the chaser or have someone chasing you. Because of this fear of abandonment, just a lot of chasing and codependencies. But I feel like even with these, like, basically just, dating, I feel like it's going to be a lot of just cutting these people off when they start to get too close. With this coffin here, you're constantly going to be in this energy of new beginnings, and that's it, and that's all. And all of them are going to abruptly end because of this fear of abandonment. However, I feel like you could possibly, be in entanglements with these people because of this passion here, this insane chemistry, sparks and having fun, equal interest, burning desire. So I'm feeling like, people can do what they want to do, but I feel like you could possibly just be doing this because of what you just went through, and you're just trying to put a band-aid on this situation by just getting involved with these sneaky links or these hookups. So, but it's not going to take away anything from your past. It's actually could bring on a lot of more problems, like especially like with mental health and things like that. And after a while, you may start feeling used, and so I don't think like that's the best thing. But I feel like somebody is going to be genuinely interested in you and wants to talk to you with this talking under the bottom. They're going to be waiting for your messages, text calls, and emails, and they just want to talk more. They probably want to go out on a date with you, want you to get back out there, meet someone new, or, go online and meet someone new and take the situation seriously. And this will help heal your heart, heal this heartbreak, heal all of this toxicity or any addictions, or heal your heart from that abusive relationship, because that's what this feels like with this passion here showing up. Like this is going to become like an addictive type of behavior. So just try to take it one person at a time, see where it goes, give them an opportunity, and just go from there. But just playing this game, and even with this coffin here, this tragic ending could mean more than just you cutting them off. This could end possibly dangerously and in the worst way. So yeah, it's not feeling too good, this energy, especially these two. But it's like having someone chasing you and stringing them along, and they're in their feelings, thinking you their girl and you out here playing. Like, no. Let's not do that. So yeah, that's what I have with that when it comes down to future love. Let's see what possibly could be blocking you when it comes down to love as well. Divine feminine when it comes to love and romance, moving on in a healthy way. Yeah, I just feel like you possibly should just heal first, maybe get some counseling, first, or do something very therapeutic, like do meditation for at least a few months before making these, type of decisions of going out here being, for the streets. Is holding divine feminine back. Let's see. So we have walking away. You leave too quickly when things get challenging. Stay and try to work it out. See, that's that chaser type energy. What else for divine feminine from the universe, please? Too much work. You tell yourself it's too much work, but it's really an excuse not to get involved. You think that these relationships are a bit of too much work. Now that you've been hurt. Rushing. You can't hurry love. The right one is coming in perfect divine timing. So some of you may be trying to rush to find love, and some of you are not trying to put in no effort really at all. You just want to play. Some of you fear touch. You don't fear of touch. You don't trust much. Take small steps until you feel comfortable with others. So yeah, I agree with that. People shouldn't be touching on people, in the early stages. No way. What else? For divine feminine. Hiding feelings. You need to express how you feel to the one you love to see how they feel in return. So yeah, I feel like even if you are dating and your person wants to be serious, or the person that you're seeing is wanting to be serious, just let them know how you feel. Like, tell them you just got out of a messed up situation. You just need time to kind of heal, and before just jumping into something else. I think they'll understand. What else? And we have stuck in the past. Let go of your ex completely so you can truly welcome new love into your life. So yeah, I feel like I said, you are jumping into this new way of doing things because of what happened in the past. Leave that in the past. That has nothing to do with your present. It's just the mere fact, like I said, you need to heal. You need time to heal, and then you can move on, or move on accordingly. And then we have this untrue stories. You tell yourself bad things, change your stories, and see the good that can happen. See, you're telling yourself these things like it's too much work. I'm not gonna stick around long. Let me hurry up and get to the next one, and all that. So you're telling these things to yourself. So let's get you guys some money. Something on money. Let's see. I had a new money deck. Yeah. Let's see what's going on here. excessive gambling can have dangerous consequences. Don't risk too much. So some of you may earn a substantial amount of money gambling, like going to the casino, playing the lotto, something like that. Some of you can also be like influencers with this public face. Follow your heart, become who you want to be, earn a reputation. It's okay to be yourself. So you can possibly earn a living just being yourself with social media. Some of you will definitely be winning. Feels like with this gambling or with being a content creator or a social media influencer. It says sooner or later luck comes to everyone. Don't spend everything at once. And then we have the perfect fit. Finding the right path, the fit that fit with the soul, the ideal job. You're meant to be here. So some of you, whatever you're doing now is what you're supposed to be doing to get money. Under the bottom we have spiritual work. Open your heart to a spiritual career and heal the human heart. You're a light worker. So some of you could be light workers here. And then we have fast changes. Things happen suddenly in a short period and a hurry. Take bold steps forward. So it just feels like I feel this energy of your abundance and prosperity is right around the corner. You just need to be, doing one of these things or what you normally do, and it's coming. It's right around the corner. Much love to the universe for those messages. So let's see if there's any hidden intentions that y'all need to know about here. Something like that. What does the divine feminine need to know right now from the universe? Like some of you are just focused on your career right now. What else? Divine feminine. One more for the divine feminine. Act right. One more. So it feels like with these true intentions, someone in your energy is really focused on their career. They're concentrating on their career and focused on advancing no matter what it takes. This could be you or someone in your energy. Someone else in your energy may come to ask for a small favor. It says, I'm hoping you won't mind helping me with something minor. So someone may want to ask you for something here soon. Seems like it's related to money. And then we have apathetic. Someone in your energy is apathetic. They prefer to remain focused on their own life right now. This could be you as well. This may be what you're telling this person who's asking for help with something. else in your energy has some bad news. It says, unfortunately, there's something difficult I need to share with you. And we also have great news. So someone in your energy has bad news, and someone in your energy has great news. They have something amazing to share with you. Alright, you guys, I am back, and I was recording, but my memory card ran out of space. So we're going to see what those true intention cards were about, because the first one was like somebody in your energy wanted to focus on career. Let's see what's that all about. What is that career? Focusing on career in divine feminine's energy. We need some clarity on that, please. It pretty much is saying they just want to cheat in peace. That's what that was giving. The next one was something about asking you for a small favor. Can we get some clarity on this small favor from the universe, please? And divine. You live rent free in their head. So they would only want to ask for a favor because you live rent free in their head. What else about this small favor? It's almost like that favor is giving like something sexual or romantic, something like that. Somebody's a little obsessive. What else about this small favor? In divine feminine's energy. Someone thinks y'all go together. I don't know if these were supposed to come out, but it says the best revenge is your paper, but it's giving $sign, and they would smile in your face while sleeping with your mistake. But take those back, but I do believe somebody think that y'all go together. So the small favor could be like, would you go on a date with them or something like that. So the next one was apathetic, saying that they only want to focus on their own life. They don't have time for nobody else's problems. What is that about? Can we get clarity on that in divine feminine's energy, please? What is that about? What is the apathetic about in divine feminine's energy? Because real G's move in silence like the G in lasagna. And because I guess they feel like people are intrusive. So, yeah. What is the bad news in divine feminine's energy? What bad news? Can we get some clarity on that from the universe, please? Somebody is a dirtbag. They're a dirtbag. They did something shysty. Something that's going to make you cut them off immediately. Anything else about this bad news? So this will make you, whatever this bad news is going to uproot all altars created to cause you harm. So somebody could be doing spell work on you. That's what I'm getting from that. This person may know about it. This person may have even been a part of it. And then the great news. What is the great news? In divine feminist energy. What is that about? They will rather stay and cheat than leave you for the streets. So that's the great news. What else? Please tell me it's more for the great news. Temptation sometimes it's just a test of your loyalty. If you pass, you get rewarded. If you fail, there's karma. Thanks, universe, for those clarifying messages. Let's see if there's anything else from the other deck that you need to know right now. What else does the divine feminine need to know right now from the universe, please? Someone is an attention whore. Someone in your energy. Someone is spreading false accusations about you, and you can expect supernatural miracles. One more for the divine collective. The divine feminine, please. Anything else for the divine feminine? Someone is upset that you no longer care. Wow. You're mad because you don't care no more. So much love to the universe for those messages. We're going to go into this deck to see what you need to know right now. they want revenge on you. So someone wants revenge on you in your energy. However, they will witness those tables turning. They have been accusing you of doing things you did not do. So these people basically been lying on you. Someone in your energy has been planning to rob and kidnap you to gain insurance money or some form of payout. Someone in your energy needs therapy and or counseling. So somebody may be dealing with some trauma, deep-rooted trauma, childhood trauma, something like that. However, that backfire got them shooketh. So somebody has been receiving some form of a backfire. Let's see what this is. This they want revenge on you. What is that in divine feminine energy, please? Why is that here? It feels like it has something to do with your family. Could possibly be money. So we have this Virgo energy here with this Ten of Pentacles in the upright. So this may have something to do with your success, will, deeds, inheritance, ancestry, family home, old money, wealth, prosperity, happiness, long-term family and financial stability. And then we have the Fool in the reverse, passions, obsessions, indecision, irrationality, apathy, complications, wrong decisions, fall, abandonment, madness, mental, emotional overflow. So somebody could be kind of like mentally disturbed with how much they are obsessed with, you know, your success, your wealth, your prosperity, even with just your family. What else about they want revenge on you? It's giving a little bit of, like mentally disturbed. What else about this? Yeah, it's causing them to be disloyal, and it has made them change for the worse and created a lot of quarrels. So they may be upset that they're not attached to this wealth. It's still giving that Ice Queen energy. What is this? They will witness those tables turning. Can we get more clarity on that from the universe, please? Why is that here? Because this Nine of Swords is in reverse. So they're feeling like maybe they have patience, faith, hope, altruism, light at the end of the tunnel. They're going to recover, and they're still going to get these rewards. There's still a lot of obstacles that they're going to have to overcome. And a lot of people, a lot of possessions. There's going to be a lot of affairs. Or maybe because you've been through this, the tables are going to turn for your good karma. You've healed from worries and negativity and unhappiness, anxiety, stress, and overcoming the obstacles with the Four of Pentacles, Capricorn energy in the reverse. Material losses, removing the old, letting go of people, ridding possessions, all of that. So once you make it through to the other side, there will be good karma for you with this Wheel of Fortune in the upright. Change, evolution, success, good fortune, destiny, happiness, abundance, new conditions, and growth. So those will be the tables that they will see turning. So what is they've been accusing you of doing things you did not do? What is that here? Because it feels like, because you keep overcoming these difficulties, going into peaceful and more calmer situations, and this is Aquarius energy, and it feels like by you doing this, they can't have you like caught up in situations that'll get you locked up. With this Eight of Swords in reverse, Gemini energy, you always end up with a new beginning, freedom from ties of the past. You always find solutions. You're always taking control and finding relief. So it's like they're accusing you of things you didn't do because they're trying to get you in some form of restriction. It's almost like they want you to go to jail. So right here we have, they have been planning to rob and kidnap you to gain insurance money or some form of payout. What is that about? Feels like with this Nine of Pentacles in the reverse, Capricorn energy, they're just being foolish, lazy, careless, clumsy, stagnant, and life has become routine, and you're this Empress. Taurus energy, feminine energy, beauty, femininity, sensuality, fertility, pregnancy, motherhood, abundance, art, creation, nature, harmony, sexual empowerment, matriarchy. Because you're in this Empress energy, they feel like you're wealthy. So seems like some type of plot or scheme that they've come up with to try to get some form of a ransom. Every time that they try, it seems like they run into this Temperance in reverse, Sagittarius energy, disorder, conflict, bad combination, quarrels, possibility of shipwreck, and disarrangements. So it never works out for them. What does this needs therapy and or counseling? What's that about? So this is the King of Cups with the Nine of Wands, and then the World. Because I'm not sure. Maybe they need to. This Nine of Wands needs to come to this King of Cups for therapy, because they are the wounded warrior. But I don't think this is how they're supposed to come out. Why does this need therapy and or counseling here? So we have the Page of Pentacles in reverse. So this is someone that is wasteful, illogical, rebellious, bad news and loss of money. Also a breakup, pain, disappointment, disillusionment, betrayal, anguish, unhappiness, absence, loneliness, estrangement, conflict, separation, loss, grief, and poor health. With this Seven of Cups in reverse, reality, clarity, sobriety, poor choices, lack of choice, opportunities, or options. It's because they're going through so much bad luck. It's messing with their mental, and it's also feeling like, you know, this is karma for everything that they're trying to do to you. What is this that backfire got them shook? Disaster or conquest followed by disaster, great loss, violent death, and infertility. The Ace of Swords in reverse, Gemini energy. What else? So we have the Five of Pentacles in reverse. Taurus energy, 180-degree turnaround, especially in the economy. Income will be recovered after a long effort. New job or opportunity, productive work, bad luck in love. So they possibly could be working their way out of this Five of Pentacles, but this is just, all of this is just from the backfire. So it's like they're gonna go through this disaster or conquest followed by disaster, great loss and violent death, possibly infertility, and then they'll be able to make a 180-degree turnaround. Not 360, just 180. After a long effort. It's not funny, but yeah. So yeah, that part. So yeah, divine feminine is what this was about. Let's see, much love to the universe for those messages. Let's do a haters exposed. Make sure my camera is still going. See who these haters are really quickly. could be pretending to be a spiritualist, but they're not. And whoever this person is could be altering your values and morals on making life decisions. They could be giving you bad advice, but you possibly trust this person, but they are fake. You need to keep a protection pouch on or with you. Also take a spiritual bath. And once again, it's like same thing as this: keep a protection pouch on or with you. Possess an amulet and have it blessed with protection. And I feel like whoever this fake spiritualist is, they're recruiting haters, or somebody in your energy that doesn't like you is recruiting haters. So let's see if we can get some names of people that may be in your energy. For these, I'm just going to pull. Let me shuffle these twice. Divine Feminine. Who is in Divine Feminine's energy? Who are these haters in Divine Feminine's energy? So we have someone named Felicia, Jerome, Rebecca, Jeffrey, Stephen, Summer, Tevin, Ayana, any more want to come out? This one is sticking out, John. Sean, Brian, Faith, and August. These names could be your names or the people that's in your energy that's being haters, undercover haters, ops, fake and phony. Could be this fake spiritualist name or somebody that's giving you bad advice. Let's flow to the universe. See what's under the bottom. Daisy. This echo of the soul is about. helpful because these have a lot of information. So we have the number 3 and 5 in Crimson Resolve. So it says the key theme is pain, resilience, transformation through suffering, strength and vulnerability, and renewal. The message is your scars tell a story of survival. Your wounds a testament to your strength. Crimson Resolve reminds you that pain, while difficult, is a powerful teacher and a forge for transformation. In the depths of suffering lies the seed of renewal, waiting to take root. Embrace your hardships, not as something to erase, but as a source of profound wisdom and resilience. Through vulnerability and courage, you can channel your pain into purpose, rising stronger and more radiant than before. The guidance is, this card appears as a reminder of the power within your struggles. Pain may feel overwhelming, but Crimson Resolve urges you to see it as a catalyst for growth and transformation. Acknowledge your wounds and allow yourself to be vulnerable, for it is in the openness that true healing begins. By reflecting on the lessons hidden within your hardships, you find clarity, strength, and the ability to turn your pain into purposeful force in your life. Your affirmation is, my pain is a source of strength and transformation. Through resilience and vulnerability, I rise renewed and empowered. The actionable insight, take one tangible step to channel your pain into purpose this week. This might include journaling to understand its lessons, creating art inspired by your struggles, or reaching out to support someone who might benefit from your story. Notice how this action shifts your perspective and strengthens your resolve. Your reflection, Crimson Resolve reminds you that pain is not the end, it is the beginning of transformation. By embracing your struggles with courage and vulnerability, you unlock the resilience and wisdom within, forging a path to renewal and growth. How will you transform your pain into purpose? What strength lies in your Crimson Resolve? The next one is Aftermath, and the number 2 and 8. Key themes. Resilience, survival, processing trauma, healing, renewal, strength, and recovery. Message. The storm has passed, and though the scars remain, they are not the end of your story. Aftermath is a card of resilience and survival, reminding you of the strength it took to endure and the courage it takes to heal. This is your time to gather the broken pieces, honor your experience, and begin to rebuild. Healing is not linear, and transformation comes through patience and self-compassion. The pain you've endured can be a foundation for growth, as each step forward brings you closer to renewal and empowerment. Your guidance. This card acknowledges the challenges you faced and the emotional weight you may still be carrying. Aftermath encourages you to pause, reflect, and prioritize your well-being. You've survived, and now it's time to focus on healing and rediscovering your inner strength. Be gentle with yourself as you process your experiences and explore the lessons they told. Transformation is possible when you allow yourself the time and space to mend, release, and rise anew. Your affirmation. I honor my strength and resilience. In healing, I find renewal, and from pain, I create growth and transformation. Your actionable insight is to identify one self-care practice that can help you process and heal from a recent challenge. This could be journaling, talking to a trusted friend or therapist, meditating, or engaging in a creative activity. Commit to this practice for the next week and notice how it helps you move toward clarity and renewal. Reflection. Aftermath is a card of hope, resilience, and transformation. It reminds you that even in the wake of life's greatest storms, you have the power to heal and rise again by honoring your pain and allowing yourself the time and space to recover. You create a foundation for growth and renewal. What does your healing journey look like after the storm? How will you nurture yourself as you rise stronger and more empowered? So now we have thorned reflection. And the key themes is self-awareness, beauty amidst struggle, growth through pain, resilience, vulnerability, and balance. Your message is, your thorns are not flaws. They are testaments to your strength and protectors of your essence. Thorn reflection reminds you that true beauty is found in the balance between vulnerability and resilience. Growth does not come without struggle, and pain is often the fertile ground from which transformation blooms. Embrace your whole self, the thorns and the blooms, and honor the journey that has shaped you. In doing so, you radiate an authentic beauty that inspires others. Your guidance is, this card calls you to reflect on the challenges that have shaped your journey and the strength you gained through them. Acknowledge the pain or discomfort you faced, not as something to hide, but as a vital part of your growth and transformation. Thorn reflection also encourages you to find balance between protecting yourself with boundaries, thorns, and remaining open to life's possibilities, blooms. By honoring both aspects, you cultivate self-awareness and a deeper connection to your true essence. Your affirmation, I embrace both my thorns and my blooms. Through struggle and growth, I embody resilience, beauty, and authenticity. Actionable insight. Take a moment this week to honor both your struggles and triumphs. Write a letter to yourself acknowledging the pain you've endured and the strength you've gained. If you feel ready, take one small step to balance vulnerability and boundaries, whether by opening up to someone you trust or setting a limit that protects your well-being. Your reflection. Thorn reflection reminds you that growth and beauty often emerge from the most difficult experiences. By embracing the full spectrum of your journey, the thorns and the blooms, you step into a deeper understanding of your strength and authenticity. What beauty do your thorns and blooms reveal? How will you honor your journey of growth today? So yeah, all of these are just tools and ways to get through this entire situation. Yes, it's painful. Yes, it's traumatizing. Yes, it's like the impact of whatever happened, and then it's the aftermath of whatever happened that you got to go through, and then it's like healing. It's an ongoing thing. So just taking these little techniques to get through it, whether you're doing like some meditation, whether you're getting a counselor, whether you're talking to a close friend or a trusted friend, whether you're journaling, whether you're talking to others, sharing your story to someone else who may be going through it, whatever it is, you just need to make sure that you're reflecting on what has happened. Know that it's not your fault. Know that you're going to get through it and be resilient. You can get through it. You're going to be fine. You're going to come out still beautiful, scars and all. And yeah, you're going to remain a whole person regardless of whatever is done. Like, I always go by this motto: I won't be the first that this has happened to, and I definitely won't be the last. However, it's not going to defeat me. It's not going to end me. I gotta keep pushing for myself and for those who are watching. So that's how I feel about this. So, yeah, guys, let me check my battery. And then the other thing, you don't want to let your enemy see you being defeated. Like, that's the last thing that you should want. So you want to continue to walk with your head high. Really, if you can, fake it, pretend to not even be phased. When you step outside, continue to live your best life, but still give yourself grace. Go easy on yourself. But you know, people be peopling out here, so we have to give them, you know, the benefit of the doubt, a little bit of compassion, because some of them don't know no better. But yeah, so this is your message as far as the echoes of the soul. And now for your closing message, we're gonna go into the mist and shadows. Divine Feminine. For those meditations, you guys can rewind and, you know, replay those parts. You may want to record them with your recorders on your phones, or you can just write down the meditation. Divine Feminine. The Divine Feminine need to know right now. It's a closing message. So we have, it's about to backfire, plans fail, backlash, counteraction, and karma, and the number 5 and 2. So yeah, I feel like these people in your energy, they are about to get this backfire. Definitely, we've seen that a few times throughout this reading. We also have here the evil entity has left, return to sender, breaking a curse, black magic fail, and the number 76. So some of you may have already done a return to sender. You've broken this curse and ensured that this black magic has failed. So this is your confirmation right here. They can't hide what you already know. So at this point, if you didn't know up until today, now you know, so they can't hide it anymore. But I'm sure you've seen the shift in energy, or felt the shift in energy. But at the end of the day, you're still going to get this great fortune, big luck, you know, all this gold. So yeah, and just remember with this infinity symbol and the number 6 and 3, what I want wants me. It's an energetic match to your heart's desire and soul purpose. So manifest and attract. And then we have God help anyone who disrespects the queen, in the number 75. And I feel like this goes with this backfire. It's like, go ahead and pray for him, but I don't know if it's gonna work. But yeah. And then I feel like with this death and coffin, yes, some things had to come to an end of of a relationship, end of a friendship, end of this whole cycle. Because with this Thief card, they were stealing property, robbing you of your energy, time, and money. So that's why I feel like, you know, that friend of yours or your ex, they will be going to jail or having to pay, you know, pay you back for whatever this was that they stole from you, whether it was property, money, or whatever. And I also feel like too that your ex is going to have to pay you like alimony, spousal support, you know, at least for a while. And I feel like partially that's where your wealth is coming from. Now, I couldn't tell for sure if you had a child with this person, so you may even be getting child support as well. So, but yeah, under the bottom we have an ocean of suffering, and the number 77 is emotions, overwhelmed, hopelessness, negativity, ignorance, powerless, mental illness, narcissist, grief, anger, weakness, struggles, anxiety, and then a spiritual death. And we have this false person, fake, hiding true character. I think that was both your person and, you know, your friend. So yeah, divine feminine, this is what I have for you guys today. I hope you were able to get a little bit of clarity. I know when I got to this deck, it got a little janky, but I think y'all got the gist of what was going on. But thank you. All praises to the Supreme Most High, the universe, the cosmos, the angels, the ancient ancestors, the gods and goddesses, you know, the entire universe that is of the highest white light, of our highest good. So yeah, thank you guys for coming through. I appreciate your time and energy. I look forward to seeing you guys on the next video. Peace and love and light. And as always,